I have something to admit to all of you, and in this video I actually had 3 babies during COVID. And well, you're thinking, he's only got one younger son. COVID was in 19, so who were the other 2 babies that he had in 19? Well, I got some things to admit, and well, we're gonna do it in this video as purely an entertainment piece for you, but also I'm gonna show you what I did in COVID because I was bored. We're all bored. And I know I asked my wife here, Chelsea, what 3 babies did we have in COVID? What 3 babies did we have in COVID?
3 babies.
Name the 3 babies. Quizzing her.
Well, I had Knox for sure.
Knox. She's right on that one. Who's the other 2?
Are these actual people or are they businesses?
Could be businesses, could be anything. Could be assets. Could be liabilities.
Thompson Manor? CK Agency. Mac Capital.
Yeah, we did have 2 businesses.
Oh!
CK Agency and Mac Capital. But that is not what I'm talking about in this video.
Oh, well, I don't know.
We're getting something's going to Florida tomorrow that I know you're passionate about.
Oh, the Mega Mac.
Mega Mac.
That was a COVID baby?
Let's go, good baby.
Well,
Sorry for the poor camera work. What's the other baby?
I don't know. You tell me.
We got one more baby that you don't know about.
Was it the Tesla?
No, didn't bought that after COVID.
I don't know.
Got another baby. Stay tuned to the end. We're gonna witness all the babies. So Knox, which I'll give you some B-roll of Knox. You all know who he is. But we got 3 babies we're gonna talk about. It's brutally cold outside. But we're gonna chat about baby number 1 that I bought. The Mega Mac. This one was a bad child. It was a great child because it was supposed to be like a Mega Raptor, and I was bored in COVID, so I was like, maybe I should do something that I should just build something cool, right? Got lots of time on my hands. But these are actually the small tires on this pickup. They have 46-inch tires. Those are 42s, and they're military wheels that are on it. I mean, we put fenders on it. It's a foot wider than normal Super Duty. The bed sides are wider. Man, this thing's got different differentials in it. 488s, like got all the blue collar redneck stuff built right in this sucker. Got bumper. I mean, it's like built for a desert, but I just drive it on the pavement. Look at these shocks. Look at those suckers. That is crazy. Some big shocks. And it's got F-150 rear leaf springs, so it rides nice. So it's kind of nice. And like I said, it's 8 below out. But yeah, this was a truck that we built, and then I was like, man, if I got a big one, why can't there be a little one? So here's the last baby. Look at that sucker. Covered in snow. I think this one's, and why I'm doing this video is because I just sold this pickup. It's actually heading to Florida tomorrow. And well, the Mega Mac is going bye-bye. And it just doesn't fit really. I don't use it in my content. I don't use it enough, so I gotta get something else. I gotta figure out what that is. If you leave in the comments, what do you think I should get? I gotta replace that second child. And then the last child, yes, a Ford Raptor. That again is, I think it's 8 inches wider than a Ford Raptor that's already wide. So this thing is super wide. We might have some B-roll of this thing. But both these trucks are super wide. But it's a 2017 Ford Raptor. I got this thing for like, God, it was like the dumps of COVID. It was like 40 grand. It had like 30,000 miles, Ford Raptor, 40 grand. It's like, I gotta have it. And then I got this truck, depths of COVID. I think it was 35,000 bucks. It was like a 15 F350, had all the good stuff out. We're gonna go inside because I was cold. F350, it's got, I think it had 60,000 miles on it. So I was like, man, for a truck like that, like, that's freaking cheap, man. So it's like I had to buy them. So that was my 2 COVID babies, and I just sold them. I'd like to say I made money, but that Mega Mac was. So here's what happened with the Mega Mac, because I think I would have not lost as much money as I did on that truck, because I did put probably, I don't know, I'd say I bought the Raptor for 40 grand, and I probably put 15, 20 into it, so I got 60 into the thing. And then the Mega Mac, I actually had a local shop build that. That sucker has about, what do I have into that thing? I paid, let's say, 35 for the truck. I think it was about 20 grand for the conversion. So I think it was all in like 60. But then all of a sudden, like an injector, like either exploded or went bad, and it threw metal shavings in a cylinder, scored the cylinder. So the problem with that, we were in the depths of COVID. They don't just sell you an engine. Like, I could have had them rebuild it, and I should have done that hindsight. It was just going to take longer. So I was like, I'm going to go find a really good used motor with even less miles, nice power plant, not worry about it again. Well, I did that. I found it. I didn't buy the warranty with the motor. And so I ended up putting this new motor in. 30,000 miles, should have been perfect. Freaking blows up. Last New Year's, it was like 38 below zero air temp in North Dakota. Freaking locks up in the middle of an intersection, the busiest intersection in North Dakota, which is still busy, or at least Grand Forks anyway, where I live. So this freaking thing is incredibly. So now I'm just pissed, right? Like now I got, let's say 60 grand into both of them. That's probably where I was at. And then all of a sudden the motor blew up. 20 G's is what the freaking motor costs. And I was like, man, like no way that I got to pump 20 grand in this thing. So anyway, I lived and learned. Well, anyway, yeah. And then that motor blew up last year. So I pumped the $20,000 engine in it. I think it was perfect. Then that one blew up. Not sure. Spewed oil locked up tight. 38 below. Well, then I found another engine. Here I go again. I got to dump another 20 grand into this thing. And I found another engine, low mile. This time I did the warranty. I made sure I did my due diligence, of course, because I didn't want to make another $20,000 mistake. So anyway, I'm into that Raptor, that Mega Mac for like 100 grand. And that Raptor like 60. So I did lose a little money. I'm selling them right now. I think the Mega Mac's headed to Florida, which is a better life for it. It'll probably be a perfect truck for the rest of its life. And then the Raptor, I think, is heading to Colorado or something. But man, 2 phenomenal pickups to have. My 3 babies in COVID, my Knox, which I have 2 older daughters, so having a little baby boy was awesome. But then I had these 2 pickups, which he loves. These pickups, the Mega Mac is like a kid center. People love that thing. It's just a little more redneck than I want to be at this point in my life. I just need something easy, it runs, and just easy on my head. Because I just don't need any problems anymore. So I'm just too busy. But they are all good trucks. I think I sold the Mega Mac for 70 and the other truck for 60. So. I'll take a $20,000 loss on them. But I did get to enjoy them for like 3 years or almost 4 actually. So, you know what? I'll take the little cut of depreciation. And I had fun with those trucks. They're great trucks. I used them for work. I had them both. They were my daily drivers. I pulled stuff with them. I used them for my construction business. I just used them. They were pickups. They were made to pull. They were made to daily drive. I wanted something easy, so there you go. I had my Knox, I had the Mega Mac, and then I had the Raptor. So I had 3 babies in COVID, and I'm getting rid of 2. I'm gonna keep the 1 though. I better keep him around. My wife will get rid of me if not. So, well, hopefully I'm making this video so I can reflect on it, and I hope maybe you learned something too. I know A lot of people see me drive these trucks, and what should I get next? I need some comments below on what I need to get next. You know, I've been looking at TRX, and keep in mind, I live in North Dakota, so it's not like I can just grab a Porsche or a G-Wagon or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. My kids watch too much YouTube. And I said, start producing on YouTube. And then you can, you know, write off some of this stuff. Anyway, it's like, that stuff just doesn't work around here, right? Like, I have a Model S Tesla Plaid, and that thing's perfect around here. I never really need to service it. It's got 14,000 miles on it, just phenomenal in the cold. If you want to watch that video about my Tesla Plaid, I've had that for a year and a half in North Dakota and 30 below weather. So go and watch this video. It's 36 below air temp. So watch that one if you haven't. Guys, I appreciate you following. This is just a little hobby of mine. I do real estate investing. I own a construction company. Basically, I buy real estate, we build real estate, we develop real estate, and I have a hobby that's vehicles and cars, and I like cool shit. So, but I don't really use my earned income to buy that stuff. It's just the passive income from the real estate and the bigger assets that I own. So. Keep in mind. So anyway, leave in the comments below. I want you guys to know, like, hey, what kind of truck should Mark get, or what kind of vehicle would be good. I got a Model S Plaid and like an '07 Mustang that's like not made for winter. So like I don't have a pickup right now. So what should I get? Let me know. See you guys.